Hello, I am Frosted Sunset, and today I am playing Cass in The Sims 3. Now, this is the start of a challenge. My first time of hopefully being able to do a challenge and not how I tend to do it, which is, half-assed, I suppose. I was going to say something a little bit more, friendly, but hey, whatever. Anyway, so I had a hard time with this woman and her kids. She is a stepmother and she has 2 children. Now, I found that I didn't really have the clothes I was looking for her because I'm supposed to make her look like she's basically flaunting her money. Between the clothes and the jewelry, I struggled hard. Out of everything, I struggled with that the most. So, yeah, I mean, it's literally just me sitting here trying to find something that looks good. And then I land on this, and I'm like, oh, well, this looks like it might work, right? But when I look at her stomach, she looks pregnant to me. Which is kind of funny, considering she's obviously not. And change up a color a couple times because, yeah. And I still look at it today and I go, I don't know if I like that very well. So I'm going to have to, well, make that choice. Either way, that's what she's got for now. And again, looking through the jewelry. Jewelry. What do I want? God only knows. I don't have enough stuff for this. My thought process in this was, boy, am I limited. I did not have the stuff I thought because I had an image of what I felt would look, what I wanted her to look like, right? And it didn't really come out the way I wanted, but it didn't come out bad either, I don't think. I wanted her to look like a high-class woman, right? I wanted her to flaunt her money, but in a nice looking way, I suppose, and not a gaudy way. I don't know if it came across that way, but that's what I was trying to do. So things like this dress, I was debating on, does that look appropriate for a high class woman? And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know those really, really fancy places that some rich people go to? Yeah, I could see one of them wearing that, so I'll go with that, because I think it looks pretty on her too. Sitting here looking through everything, and again fighting with jewelry, trying to figure out what works for her because I have no clue. God. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, am I still on every day? No, I just forgot to put a ring on her, I think it was. And now for the pajamas. And then her athletic. I had to think of the word for a sec. Athletic. Put a little bit of stuff on her. Call it done. Some nails. Swimwear. Now, I'm looking through this. I was going, I don't know what to put on her, so I'll put this on her, right? Because that just looks like a really nice pajamas or lingerie set. This looks like actual swimwear. I do not like putting sunglasses on my Sims, but I felt that she would be more of a lounger in the sun rather than a swimmer. So, yeah. So, shoes and sunglasses, because I thought that just made sense. Mentally, that's what I had in my mind for her. To say the least, I know it's going to drive me nuts when it comes to that. Because I know if I put a swimming pool, she's going to be sitting there swimming in that, and it's going to drive me nuts. But anyway, on to outerwear. Here's what I was thinking. I do not have enough outerwear. I do not have enough of anything outerwear related. So, that's a thing. Gotta put them nails on. I kind of wish she could put gloves and nails on. And as for her traits, I almost called them talents. Wrong game. Traits. I have 3 that I'm supposed to follow, if I'm not mistaken. And the other two, I wasn't really sure. I thought hot-headed would be, oh, it would be kind of fitting. And then I put the, what is it? Kissing one? I don't remember what it's called. And I felt it would be, it would make sense because she got married to a rich guy. She, probably sat there and wiggled her way into his heart. With all her negative traits, she had to. What better way than a great kisser? There we go, that's what it is. And because I don't like to spend too much time creating, because I spend enough of time with the outfits and everything, I put the base, what is it? It's the Maxis Pre-Mates. There we go. And it works just fine for me. I'm not super picky. Most of my Sims never see each other, so it's not like you get a clone of each other. Or of each one of them, rather. And this is the point I realized I do not have as much male clothes as I would like. But hey, it is what it is, and I will do what I can with what I got. It does make it a little easier because you don't have to worry about, well, maybe there's this and maybe there's that, and looking for like 20 minutes for a top to fit a pair of pants. And then this stuff, I tried to make him look like someone who had gotten up the ranks, right? So he's got like the commitment, workaholic, there we go, and ambitious and stuff like that, because I thought that would make sense. And this is his dead wife. I wonder if you guys have figured out what challenge I'm doing yet. So this person, or the sim rather, I called her a person because, yeah, I wanted her to look like she obviously had been married to someone who had the money, or she had the money herself, but not someone like her, I guess, ex-husband, new wife. Not look like someone who's flaunting it that badly. I wanted her to look more like, I'm trying to think of what the right word would be. I almost had like this businessy look I was going for a little bit, and then it's like, well, no, because I don't want her in like a suit. So I went with stuff that kind of made me think, well, if they just put like a little thing on their shoulders or whatever, you might find it in like some of the offices and stuff like that. So I tried to go for stuff that fit more for that style. And here I wanted her personality to be one of a loving, caring mother, and someone who was also very supportive of her husband. Sorry. And that's what this is. And then their daughter with the most interesting hairstyle that is not staying. I love that hairstyle for little boys, but nah. Now I'm trying to find a hairstyle that I think will fit for the challenge. I think I go for that, yeah. And if you're wondering, it has been at least a week since I've recorded this. So yeah. And I'm trying to make it look dingy, dirty, and I ended up changing her every day because I found something that fit better. It looks more run down, if you will. And on to formal wear. I didn't know what to do with formal wear because what do you do with a child that's not supposed to be seen or heard, but yet is supposed to be a cleaning lady? There we go. And then of course her pajamas, trying to give the same treatment. Doesn't really look old and worn, but I didn't know what to do. Her swimwear, trying to give it the same treatment. And it wasn't until later on, I think it's in here, that I start realizing, hey, no, it was one of the early ones. I start realizing, hey, I need to you know, change the pattern of the thing. That'll work better. And then, what do you give a child that's supposed to look unwanted, essentially? Winter clothes. What are you supposed to give them? I don't know. And of course I'm supposed to give her specific traits. And this doesn't really matter as far as I'm aware. So that was the husband and his widow's child. There we go. And this is the first stepchild. Or stepsister. And this is also the one I find the dress that would work really, really good for the other child. The first child. I'm trying not to say certain keywords because I'm really curious if anyone picks up who these characters are, and what they're supposed to be portraying. I have a lot of really cute little dresses for the girls, so this challenge is great for that. Still having a hard time trying to find something that looked like you would find a rich family would have for their kids, kind of thing. I'm guessing, because again, or not again, first time I said this, but I was going by stereotypes, so I didn't really know what to get and what to do. I had a mental image and I had stereotypes. That was about it. So yeah. And then on to the second stepchild. And I like this hair, especially on this kid, but I was like, no, that doesn't look like something the mother would want. So I went with this one, and I think it's still cute. She happens to be, I think, visually the favorite one. I love that yellow dress on her, and I was so tempted to keep it, but I don't like putting yellow with red. To me, it tends to clash too much. I tend to put green or white with red. Black can as well, but that also depends on like skin tone. Because the darker the skin tone, sometimes black outfit with a dark red doesn't look as good. On her, it still looks good. But yeah. Alright, well that's gonna be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked, go ahead and leave it a like. If you have a comment, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to catch more. Bye, guys.